Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Makakwarash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and safety and much blessings to the Yakim that's pushing this truth out the four corners of the earth and all truth and sincerity and diligence. Shalom. All right, I just want to get into the topic of, knowing the breakdowns and the scriptures is not enough. All right, and what I mean by that is that, you can know every breakdown, you can know every precept, you can know all these things, but it comes with the application of what you're reading. It comes with the application of, what you're taking in your spirit, man. Okay? Because, Scripture says that even Satan maketh himself as a, I don't want to misquote it. Let me go to it real quick. Let's see. It says, this is 2 Corinthians 11 and 14. It says, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Okay? So, hey, you can know all the precepts in the world, but if you're not applying these precepts to your life and to the brotherhood and to, in your everyday walk, then, what good is it? You see? So this is 1 Corinthians 13 and 1. It says, though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels and have not charity, I am become a sounding brass or a tingling cymbal. You see, it says you can have the tongues of men and of angels, but if you ain't got charity, right? And that word charity translates into that word love, right? It says I have become a sounding brass or a tingling cymbal. Okay, it says, although I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries, all the breakdowns, you can tell like the RF, the MOTB, is the C-hip, the nation of Israel is going to prevail, over their enemies as an elect. You see, the so-called white man is going into slavery. The missiles is going to hit America. You got all of these, you understand the mysteries, right? The mysteries of the Gentiles, all that. And all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I could remove mountains, I have not charity, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burnt and have not charity, it profit me nothing. Charity suffereth long and is kind. Charity envieth not. Charity vaunteth not itself. It is not puffed up. Okay, so you can do all these things and think that hey, I'm good, but if you ain't got charity, you ain't got love, right? Like basically, hey, you don't deal with your brother upright, right? Say if you don't deal with your brother upright, you ain't got love, then you ain't got nothing, man. So what if you know the breakdowns? So what if you know the mysteries of the Gentiles? So what if you can break down all the revelations? But if you deal with your brother wrongfully, you deal with your Akim wrongfully, right? It's nothing. So what? You see? Because let me go into that. Let me read. Let me see. Let me get that in the NLT. It says, I'm going to start at 1. 1 Corinthians 13 and 1, it says, if I could speak all the languages of earth and of angels, but not love others, I would only be a noisy going into a clanging cymbal. If I had the gift of prophecy and understood all the God's secrets and plan and possessions of all knowledge, and if I had such faith that I could move mountains, but did not love others, I would be nothing. If I gave everything I have to the poor and even sacrificed my body, I could boast about it. But if I didn't love others, I would have gained nothing. All right, so it's about showing that love and mercy to your brother. You see, because that is a thing that does happen in Israel. You guys that know the scriptures, they did X, Y, Z, that they got all this knowledge, but when it comes down to loving their brother, they totally fail at it. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. And hey, that is a lot. That is, you see a lot of that, man. It is not irritable, and it is not. It keeps no record of being wronged. Kind. It does not rejoice about injustice, but rejoices whenever the truth wins out. Love never gives up. Love, so like it never loses faith. It's always hopeful and endures through every circumstance. You see? And, a lot of guys get the fact that they have knowledge, misconstrued with love. Okay, just because you have knowledge, okay, that doesn't mean anything, bro. Okay, in which I'm gonna prove it. Let's see. This is 1 Corinthians 8:1. It says, "Now as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth." So what if you have the knowledge? If you're supposed to. No, in no means am I saying that you're not supposed to study. You're not supposed to know all these things. Scripture says study to show thyself approval. Okay? But if you don't have charity, you don't have anything. All right? And the Lord sees that. Okay? And we have examples in the scriptures of men that have knowledge but lacked charity. You don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be that guy that have, that can teach many, but he's unprofitable for his own soul. You can teach many. You can build up a church. You can X, Y, Z, or you can cut a Christian. You can all that. But if you don't have, if you still, have niggerdom in your system towards your brother, and the Lord is angry with you because, hey, man, that's just like being angry with your brother without a cause. You don't love your brother. You handle him like he's insignificant, right? But really and truly, he's a believer. All right. This is Matthew 20, and this is an example. This is Matthew 26:14. It says that one of the 12, called Judas Iscariot, went to the chief priests and said unto them, "What will ye give me, and I will deliver him unto you?" And they covenanted with him for 30 pieces of silver. So Judas had the scriptures. Judas knew. He knew the scriptures, right? But he lacked charity. He didn't love the Lord with all his heart and all his soul. He didn't have that part of the spirit, man. You see, like the Pharisees. They knew the law. They knew the law, but they didn't have charity. They didn't have love. They didn't have that true humbleness, towards one another, man. Philemon 1:23, it says, "There salute thee, it's hard for me to say this word. Epaphras, if I'm saying it right, I'm probably not. My fellow prisoner, my fellow prisoner in Hamashiach Yahushua, Marcus, Aristarchus, Demas, Lucas, my fellow laborer." See, so he says, salute thee, these men. They're fellow prisoners of Hamashiach Yahushua. Okay? These are fellow prisoners, meaning that they are fellow laborers. They do the works of the Lord, right? They go out, teach men, Now, when you read in 2 Timothy, the 4th chapter, it says, for Demas, right, one of the same men that was saluted, right, for Demas had forsaken me, having loved this present world, and is departed unto Thessalonica, Crescens unto Galatia, Titus unto Dalmatia. So Demas forsaked him. Demas had the scriptures. Demas had the word. Demas knew the breakdowns. But what? He loving that present world, man. He had leaven in him. Okay? Because when we read it in NLT, it said, love, charity never gives up. You see? So, like I said, knowing the breakdowns is not enough. You know, is you can know everything. You can know the prophecies. You can know all of that. All right? But is the Lord searcheth the inward parts of a man. You can go precept upon precept all day. All right, but you lack charity and you don't have anything. This is 3 John 1:8. It says, and this is in the NLT, it says, so we ourselves should support them so that we can be their partners as they teach the truth. I wrote to the church about this, but Diotrephes, who loves to be the leader, refuses to have anything to do with us. So Diotrephes, let me keep reading. It says, when I come, I will report some of these things he's doing and the evil accusations he's making against us. All right, so Diotrephes, he wanted the preeminence, okay? Diotrephes wanted the preeminence, man, okay? So he didn't want anything to do, you know, with other brethren because he wanted to be the top guy. You know, he wanted to be the guy that sits at the pinnacle of everybody coming to him. And I've seen that with a few guys. You know, it says not only does he refuse to welcome the traveling teachers, he also tells others not to help them. And the Lord going to deal with guys like that. The Lord is going to deal with guys like that. Scripture says that judgment must start in his house first. Okay? And when they do help, he puts them out of the church. Boy. Dear friends, don't let this bad example influence you. Follow only what is good. Remember that those who do good prove that they are the Most High's children, and those who do evil prove that they do not know the Most High. You see? So knowing the breakdowns is not enough because Diotrephes, he was a leader. Like he had the breakdown. He was cutting up everybody. You know what I'm saying? He was going back and forth, precept upon precept. But he lacked charity. He lacked the love of the church. He lacked love towards the church. He didn't have the love for the sheep, right? He didn't have the love that Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai, bestowed upon us, man. Okay? Lord willing, I have that love for the church. Lord willing, I have that love for the brotherhood. Okay? You see? Because, hey, I forgot what they said. Matter of fact, let me, that is Ecclesiastes, it's Ecclesiasticus 19:23. It says, there is a wickedness and the same an abomination, and there is a fool wanting in wisdom. He that had small understanding and feared the Most High is better than one that had much wisdom and transgresseth the law of the Most High. Okay? So, you can have all this wisdom but not fear the Lord, man. So you doing yourself no justice. But he that feared the Most High with smaller understanding is better than you. So, we coming to the time of the Passover, It's what you hind down, you do a fast or whatever it is you may have to do to, purge, any leaven that's within you. Okay? You see? Look, this is Ecclesiasticus 25:10. Oh, how great is he that findeth wisdom, yet is there none above him that feareth the Lord. So, yeah, you can have all this wisdom, but if you don't fear the Lord, then, you really ain't shit, to be honest. Or you can say you fear the Lord, but how you fear the Lord if you deal with your brother in the most ill manner? Are you applying these scriptures? Are you applying what you teaching? You see? So, yeah, man, that's all I had on that, man. Lord willing, edifying. Shalom.